My name is Novelo, and I am part of the Faculty of Aquaculture at Kentucky State University. And I'm really excited to be here today to be working with Chef Judy and with Miranda Brooks, who is Extension Agent at the Fayette Extension County Office. So we are bringing together today the chef's expertise in preparing fish in two product forms, whole fish and fillets. And I'm pretty excited because I had developed a recipe previous to this program, and she reviewed it and said it was really good. She didn't change anything, and so she will use that recipe and demonstrate how to cook and prepare the fillet in our cooking demonstration today.
Well, I am so excited to be here today. We have been conducting a series that is from our extension specialist in food and nutrition called Dieting with Diabetes. We're particularly excited because I wanted to bring a spin. A lot of people do have that implementation of meat, but we wanted to give a special edition for this series that focuses on seafood. And what better way, I thought, to close out this series, which is our final tonight, to have a collaboration with the UK Fayette County Cooperative Extension here and Kentucky State University, and their excellent opportunity to share with others that may not know about their aquaponic farm.
So this little guy was born in Frankfurt.
It was, yes.
All right. So
Produced it.
he's actually kind of a big guy. We wanted to bring you, to show you a whole fish. I'm not going to prepare the whole fish today, so don't forget. It really doesn't take that long to prepare a whole fish, though, particularly when it's been cleaned and sometimes they take the back fin off, other times they'll leave that on there. But one of the things you will want to do the slash cuts on the side to make them, okay, so that's.
So to prepare a whole fish, you can just cut and slits at an angle on either side of the fillet.
Like this?
You can do 2 or 3 spread apart, yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay, so you just slice in at an angle,
Yes.
kind of laying
Like
the edge of the knife in there.
Very nice.
And going like that.
Yes.
And then you'll come over a little bit further,
Yeah.
do the same thing. All right, and then we'll do one more right about here.
You can go until you actually hit the bone,
Yeah.
then you just stop. You don't need to go through the bone.
I'm feeling that.
What you're doing is you're creating surface area for the condiments to go in. So why it is important to know how to work with a whole fish? First of all, you'll get more meat out of it. Secondly, the farms in Kentucky and farmers in that are small businesses don't have the financial capability and even the manpower to do fillets, to process fillets. And when you process fillets, it becomes more expensive. So in my last talk to one of our local farmers in Henry County, he was saying, why don't you have all these people just cut off the head and open it and cook the whole fish? I'm like, I wish we could do that, but we really need to share information on how to prepare the whole fish because we're really used to fillets.
And it does take a little bit more time to do the preparation, and some people just do not like this, but it's just looking at something that's looking back at you, you know, so, because I mean, he is kind of right there looking at you, you know. But they're beautiful. Everything that we're using today in the preparation to go with the fillets can actually kind of go inside the fish. You know, you can, with your aromatics and your lemons, your acids, yes, sir. So this is what you'll find mostly in the grocery stores, okay? A tilapia that looks just like that. It's a fillet. This is one side of the fish. This tilapia fillet, I would say, would be a reasonable dinner size serving, and because it's going to shrink a little bit. All right, so we're going to sprinkle the fillets just a little bit here. And what I did was, in this recipe, it calls for salt and pepper. Okay. And you and I both know that when you're cutting a lot of things out of your diet for your diabetic
and for high blood pressure as well.
And high blood pressure as well, yes. You will definitely need to beef up the seasonings elsewhere. Different types of seasonings, use other things. So what I did was I pulled out the Mrs. Dash that we talked about last week, and I measured out exactly how much it was going to be. It was 1 1/4 teaspoons, I believe, for 2 fillets. And I substituted that direct amount of the Mrs. Dash to see how this. So we'll see how this turns out.